Hello, my name is Riley Waterman, and my problem is traffic. One of the few reasons I was interested in this problem the most is, for one, I feel like it's one that a lot of people just kind of rush off as a hopeless or you kind of have to deal with it problem, which I never like that attitude towards it. And also, personally, for me, I feel like a lot of people deal with this problem as just feeling unproductive, feeling inefficient, most of all, just feeling downright irritated with the current traffic situation in most places. Within most American cities, traffic plagues most main roads, especially if you're living in a major metropolitan like New York City or LA. It can be absolutely grueling. One New York study or New York Post study found that the average American spends 19 days yearly just sitting in traffic, and that's 152 hours out of someone's year just wasted away by waiting to get somewhere, not really doing anything besides just trying to get to a certain place. And another Brookings.edu study found that in the last 5 years, in some major metropolitan places, it's gone up by 40%, like when it comes to traffic volume. So when it comes to how we're handling it, I think most of the alternatives, based on what I've found in my research, are just kind of avoiding the problem. They're not really going in depth trying to fix the issue, rather they're just trying to find a way around it. That what I'm referring to specifically is like subways, buses, biking, walking, carpooling, any other alternate form of transportation. It isn't really solving the traffic issue. It hasn't had anything to do with the roads or buildups. It's just kind of saying, hey, there's a problem right here, and we're offering a solution completely outside of the issue. And I never liked, for most of these, some of them work really well for some people, but a lot of them can be inconvenient, unavailable, or just more time consuming for people, whether you live near a bus stop or if you're not able to bike to work, if it's 10 miles away, that's just impractical for most people. And so I think the most affected by this are office workers in major cities. They tend to be the ones doing the 9 to 5, 10 plus drives each week, just getting to and from work. That doesn't even count other places they might have to go. And especially if you're generally aggravated by traffic situations like that, if you're getting road rage, just having to sit, and if you really hate your time being wasted, this is definitely an issue affecting you the most. What I offer to these people is similar to Waze, but more for predictions. It's a service that predicts traffic jams before they even happen, as opposed to most Waze or Google Maps apps. They just tell you a traffic buildup is in front of you, or they tell you you're already in one, which doesn't really help you at all. It just kind of gives you information that lets you know why you're being slowed down. Whereas for mine, it avoids that problem entirely by predicting traffic jams, like I said, before they even happen. The user can get a forecast of future jams and updates in real time. For an example, they might, using historical analysis and evidence based on the traffic roads in that area, it might tell the user, oh, hey, based on what we found through data, we see that a jam is building up in the next few miles before it actually has happened. And it gives you a detour or a way out of that, basically kind of giving you a detour away from where it believes. These are predictions, so they're not always going to be accurate, of course. You can't always get a 100% accurate future reading. But these are ones that will give the user kind of like a 20% chance, 40% chance, sometimes 80%, depending on the patterns that the app is seeing in traffic, to allow you to get out of the road and get where you need to be faster. So my overall value proposition is that our device helps frustrated drivers trying to get places quickly by forecasting traffic buildups and avoiding them, rather than giving up driving and using alternate transportation. So mostly what I mean by that is that using, like I said, historical analysis, using algorithms, being able to read the signs of traffic buildup before they actually end up you being stuck in one, it gives you the option to see what's about to happen and analyze it, and then give you a better detour around that, as opposed to just being stuck in it. It also would give the user a more sense, like an intelligence kind of edge to it. Like, oh, I'm seeing the traffic before it's even happening. The tool is pretty much invaluable in that aspect, because it allows you to, like I said, I've said this so many times, but give you insight as to where the next buildups are happening before you're actually stuck in them. And so that is my pitch. That is my big idea. Thank you very much.